The vast expanse of our world's oceans has always been a channel for exploration, trade, and connection. But in the modern age, these waters serve as highways for a unique kind of vessel that plays a pivotal role in the global transportation industry. If you've wondered how vehicles from international waters travel to your shores, you're not alone. Today, that curiosity will be answered. Imagine a ship, not just any ship, but one designed to transport thousands of vehicles across vast oceanic distances. This is the world of RoRo, or roll-on, roll-off ships. These giants of the sea are not just marvels of engineering, but are also the lifeblood of international trade. As we explore a RoRo ship, we'll dive deep into these ships' daily life and operations, offering a first-hand glimpse of the sailors' unique challenges. From the intricate dance of loading and unloading vehicles to the dedicated crew that ensures that each voyage is a success. Join us as we navigate the fascinating world of RoRo shipping. Evolution and diversity of RoRo transport ships. The first means of maritime transport dates all the way back to 3500 BC. Since then, the maritime landscape has witnessed numerous innovations, few of which have transformed it the way a RoRo transport ship has. Tracing its origins back to the 1960s, the inception of RoRo transport was a response to the rising demand for efficient motor vehicle transfer. Traditional methods, which relied on cranes for loading and unloading vehicles, were becoming increasingly unreliable. They were not only time-consuming and costly, but also fraught with safety concerns. Enter the RoRo vessel, a game-changer in the truest sense. These ships, with their expansive doors, vast deck areas, and specially designed floating bridges, allowed vehicles to be driven directly onto and off of the vessel. This innovation streamlined the entire transportation process, offering a solution that was faster, more economical, and significantly safer. The primary advantage of RoRo ships lies in their ability to simplify what was once a complex logistical challenge. But the world of RoRo ships is as diverse as it is innovative. These vessels are not all the same. They are tailored to cater to many different transportation needs. For instance, there are the large car and truck carriers, LCTC, designed primarily for transporting a wide range of vehicles. These ships can accommodate everything from compact cars to towering trucks, ensuring they reach their destinations safely and efficiently. There are also other variations, like the Conro, a hybrid that combines features of a container ship and a RoRo ship. The lower decks of a Conro are reserved for vehicles, while the upper decks are designed for stacking containers. In addition, there are RoRo ships specifically equipped to handle heavy equipment and break-bulk cargo. These giants are even more impressive, boasting ramps with enormous weight capacities and spacious decks designed to accommodate equipment of significant height and width. They are vessels of choice for transporting heavy-duty items like construction materials, mining machinery, and agricultural equipment. And then, bridging the gap between cargo and passenger transport are the classic RoRo ferries. These vessels are crafted to carry both passengers and vehicles, often operating on shorter scheduled routes. They are a lifeline for many regions, especially coastal areas and archipelagos, facilitating the seamless movement of people and goods. From its inception to its modern-day iterations, RoRo ships have continually adapted, reflecting the ever-changing demands of global trade and transportation. Anatomy of a RoRo ship. At first glance, a RoRo ship might seem like any other large vessel, but a design tailored for a specific purpose lies beneath its exterior. As the name suggests, these ships are designed to allow vehicles to simply roll on at the beginning of their journey and roll off upon reaching their destination. But what makes them so special? Unlike conventional cargo ships, which are primarily designed to hold containers or bulk goods, RoRo ships have a more intricate design. This is to accommodate the diverse types of vehicles they transport, from compact cars to massive construction machinery. The cost of building such a ship is, understandably, higher than that of a conventional cargo ship, reaching upwards of $500 million for a brand new one. Still, their efficiency and speed in vehicle transportation make them logistically superior in global trade. One of the most distinctive features of a RoRo ship is its ramp. Unlike the static sidewalls of most ships, a RoRo ship's ramp is dynamic. It can be raised and lowered, functioning much like a bridge, facilitating the smooth entry and exit of vehicles. This movable ramp is a game changer, allowing for rapid loading and unloading of thousands of vehicles in a single day. Inside, the ship boasts several decks, each designed to hold vehicles of various sizes. Some decks are tailored for standard-sized cars, while others can accommodate larger vehicles like trucks or heavy machinery. The internal ramps within the ship can be adjusted in height, ensuring that vehicles can easily move between decks. To truly grasp the scale of these vessels, consider the Hef Autoliners, one of the giants in the RoRo world. Capable of carrying over 6,900 standard-sized cars, its parking deck area spans an astonishing 60,000 square meters. That's equivalent to 10 football fields. With such an impressive size and so many vehicles to board, you may wonder how these giants operate so effectively. Behind the scenes in operations are the people who make these voyages possible. As you'll soon discover, life on a RoRo ship is about more than just transporting vehicles. It's about precision, teamwork, and facing the challenges of the open sea. The crew and their roles on board a RoRo ship. Behind the seamless operations of a RoRo ship lies a dedicated crew, each member playing a pivotal role in ensuring the vessel's journey is smooth and its precious cargo remains safe. This cargo is worth millions of dollars, and any chance of disaster must be controlled and accounted for. Leading the charge is the ship's captain. With years of experience navigating the world's oceans, the captain is the linchpin of the vessel. Their journey often begins as an officer, gradually climbing the ranks through dedication, skill, and experience. The captain's role is multifaceted, from charting the ship's course to helping out with the loading process and making crucial decisions during turbulent weather. Their leadership ensures the safety of both the crew and the cargo. The smoother the seas they can sail in, the less chance of a disaster and damage occurring to the cargo. Third officer and deck crew. But a captain doesn't sail alone. The third officer and deck crew are supporting them, often younger and eager to learn the ropes. For many third officers, a voyage on a RoRo ship is a rite of passage. They are tasked with various responsibilities, from monitoring weather conditions to assisting in navigation. The navigation watch includes the ship's position, course, and speed to ensure that the vessel is navigating safely through the waters. Navigating a giant like this is no easy task. Throughout the voyage, the ship has to pass through narrow canals, which takes precision and coordination among all the deck crew. This is shared with several officers on board the bridge of the ship. The experience, while nerve-wracking, is crucial and provides the ship with a multitude of personnel to steer. The loading master. Before docking at any port, there is a person at the helm of the loading and unloading operations called the loading master. This individual coordinates how the vehicles are loaded as they make their way onto and off of the ship. Coordinating closely with the ship's captain and the port authorities, the loading master crafts the cargo plan, ensuring each vehicle finds its rightful place, optimizing balance, and guaranteeing safe transit. This is one of the most stressful positions on the RoRo ship, as each port has various challenges and they have a specified loading time. The loadmaster has to organize not only the plan of all the vehicles boarding, but also coordinate the rest of the crew responsible for getting the vehicles inside the ship to execute the boarding plan. Stevedores. Which brings us to the drivers, otherwise called stevedores. The vast array of vehicles, from the sleek sedans to towering trucks, doesn't drive themselves onto the ships. This task falls to the skilled stevedores. Their experience isn't just confined to driving. They're adept at understanding the nuances of various vehicles, ensuring each is handled with the care it deserves. The lashing crew. Once aboard, vehicles need to be firmly anchored, ensuring they remain stationary against the unpredictable moods of the sea. With their array of chains, straps, and securing devices, the lashing crew ensures each vehicle is steadfast and ready for the voyage ahead. Ramp operators. Now, before cars can enter the ship, the massive ramps of RoRo ships need to be perfectly aligned, facilitating the entry and exit of vehicles. This job is given to the ramp operators with their keen eye for precision. They provide a smooth passage for the cars. Once all the cars are loaded and the ship sails from one port to another, these individuals, each with their unique role, can take a break and prepare for the next docking. While they take a break, other crew members are just beginning their work as they are responsible for the ship's sailing. The engine crew. Meet the engine crew, the beating heart of the ship. Here, amidst the hum of machinery and the scent of oil, a team works tirelessly to ensure the ship's engines run smoothly. These massive engines, some spanning 3 stories tall and boasting the power of multiple locomotives, propel the ship forward. But they require constant attention. An engine failure in the middle of the ocean could leave the ship adrift, making the role of the engine crew paramount. The team is comprised of engineers of various levels, including the chief engineer, an engine cadet, a motorman, an oiler, and a wiper. As the ship sails, they constantly work and won't get a break until it docks. The cooks. To ensure the crew remains well-fed and energized throughout the long journey, sometimes spanning up to 50 days, is the culinary team. In the ship's kitchen, amidst the clatter of pots and pans, meals are prepared for the entire crew. The head chef, with decades of experience, often has to adapt to the challenges posed by the sea. From ensuring fresh produce lasts the journey, to cooking in rough seas where even a pot of boiling water can pose a risk, their role is both demanding and crucial. But it's not just about the journey. Once at the port, the captain personally oversees the unloading process. The stakes are high. A single car's damage could cost tens of thousands of dollars. This meticulous attention to detail extends to safety measures too. With fuel tanks filled with gasoline, the risk of fire is ever present. Hence, the ship has state-of-the-art fire prevention systems, from sensitive sprinklers to dedicated carbon dioxide rooms. As we navigate through the corridors and decks of the Ro-Ro ship, it becomes evident that every crew member, from the captain to the engine team, plays an integral role in the ship's operations. Their combined efforts, expertise, and dedication ensure that vehicles reach their destination safely, and the ship remains a beacon of efficiency and precision on the high seas. With a deeper understanding of the crew's roles, it's time we explore the intricate dance of loading and unloading vehicles. This process is both an art and a science, filled with challenges and dangers that can cost millions of dollars if not done properly. The loading and unloading process. The vast decks of a Ro-Ro ship, while impressive in their expanse, truly come to life during the loading and unloading process. It's a process of coordination, precision, and timing where every vehicle, whether a compact car or a colossal bulldozer, has its designated place. Imagine a bustling port, with rows upon rows of newly manufactured vehicles, each awaiting its voyage across the seas. The process begins before the ship docks, with meticulous planning and organization. Each vehicle's position on the ship is predetermined, ensuring optimal use of space and maintaining balance during its journey. The dance begins as the ship's massive ramp lowers, touching the port with a gentle thud. Drivers trained specifically for this task start the engines of the vehicles. One by one, they roll onto the ship following a carefully charted path. The ship's internal ramps, adjustable in height, guide the vehicles to their respective decks. The cargo plan, a detailed blueprint of the ship's layout, plays a crucial role. It ensures that the weight is evenly distributed, preventing the ship from listing to one side. This plan is a statement of engineering and logistics, where even a slight deviation can impact the ship's stability. Once the vehicles are in place, the lashing process commences. This is where the vehicles are secured to the ship's deck, ensuring they remain stationary during the voyage. For standard cars, straps with ratchets are used, anchored to lash bolts on the deck. Heavier machinery, given their weight and size, requires a more robust solution: iron chains. This process is vital. A loose vehicle could not only suffer damage, but could also jeopardize the safety of the ship and its crew. As the last vehicle rolls onto the ship and the final checks are made, the ramp is raised, sealing the cargo within. But the process doesn't end there. Officers from the manufacturing companies, along with the ship's crew, conduct thorough inspections. Every latch is checked and every chain is tugged, ensuring the cargo is secure. And then, with the vehicles safely ensconced within its belly, the Ro-Ro ship sets sail, embarking on its journey across the vast oceans. But as it glides away from the port, another equally intricate process awaits at its destination. The unloading is a mirror image of the loading process, but with its own challenges. As the ship docks and the ramp lowers at the destination port, the dance begins anew. Vehicles are carefully driven out, undergoing inspections for any potential damage. Once cleared, they're prepped for their final journey, be it to showrooms or directly to customers. While seemingly straightforward, the loading and unloading process of a Ro-Ro ship is a marvel of coordination and expertise. The Copenhagen Malmö port, one of Northern Europe's largest, is also one of the best in the world. Collaborating with major car manufacturers, this port boasts an impressive record. Out of 100,000 vehicles, a mere 3 report damage during loading or unloading. This can't always be said for other ports around the world. Port challenges and their impact on crew operations. The diversity of Ro-Ro ships and the varying demands of different ports means that no 2 days are the same for the crew. At ports that handle heavy equipment, the crew must ensure that the machinery is safely moved on and off the ship, often requiring specialized equipment and skill to drive these machines. This is a dangerous process. Even a minor oversight can lead to significant damages with such heavy vehicles. In other ports where geopolitical issues come into play, the crew's operations can be significantly affected. For instance, the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict has led to diversions, with many ships changing their routes and destinations. For the crew, this means adapting to new schedules, coordinating with different ports, and ensuring that the cargo is safely stored and secured for potentially longer voyages. Furthermore, the fluctuating demands of the shipping industry, with ships often booked out for weeks in advance, mean that the crew must be prepared for extended periods at sea. This can be challenging, both physically and mentally. Extended voyages mean longer durations away from family, limited access to supplies, and the need to ration resources carefully. The collaboration between ports and shipping companies also directly impacts the crew. While ports are enhancing their infrastructure to accommodate larger Ro-Ro ships, the crew must be trained to navigate these new facilities. This often involves understanding new docking procedures, coordinating with local port authorities, and ensuring that the ship's equipment aligns with the port's infrastructure. Moreover, the crew is also responsible for ensuring that all documentation is in order, from customs declarations to cargo manifests. Any discrepancies can lead to delays, affecting the ship's schedule and subsequently, the crew's operations. In essence, while the vast oceans present their own set of challenges, it's often the ports that test the crew's mettle. Each port's unique demands require the crew to adapt, innovate, and execute their operations. Their training, adaptability, and commitment play a pivotal role in the global transportation industry, seamlessly connecting markets and facilitating trade. Challenges faced at sea. Now, although the ports are the most significant challenge the Ro-Ro ships endure, there are challenges that they face at sea. With the ever-changing moods and unpredictable nature, anything can happen. For the crew of a Ro-Ro ship, these challenges are magnified, given the unique nature of their cargo and the intricacies of their vessel. Setting sail from the port is just the beginning. As the ship ventures into the open sea, the crew must be prepared for many scenarios. The journey is filled with potential obstacles, from turbulent weather to technical malfunctions. Route planning is paramount. The captain, with the assistance of the navigation team, charts a course that not only ensures timely delivery, but also prioritizes safety. Modern technology, from advanced GPS systems to real-time weather tracking, aids in this process. But the sea, with its unpredictable nature, often has other plans. Storms are a frequent opponent. Towering waves, lashing rains, and howling winds can test the mettle of even the most seasoned sailor. For a Ro-Ro ship, the stakes are even higher. The cargo, despite being securely lashed, can be at risk. The ship's design, with its multiple decks and vast open spaces, requires it to carefully navigate these storms. A wrong move, a miscalculated turn, and the consequences turn dire. This is all while the ship itself, a complex machine, requires constant attention. The engine room, often described as the heart of the ship, is a hub of activity. Regular maintenance checks, monitoring of fuel levels, and ensuring the smooth operation of machinery are all in the day's work for the engine crew. A malfunction, especially in the middle of the ocean, can be catastrophic. Quick thinking, combined with technical expertise, is crucial. Emergencies, while rare, are always a possibility. The crew is trained to handle a range of scenarios, from fires to potential breaches in the ship's hull. Regular drills ensure that every crew member knows their role should disaster strike. The ship is equipped with state-of-the-art safety equipment, from advanced fire suppression systems to lifeboats designed for rapid deployment. Life at sea, especially on a ro-ro ship, is a delicate balance of work, play, and education. Life on board. Beyond the intricate operations and the hum of machinery, there lies a vibrant community filled with routines, games, and drills to maintain operation efficiency. Life on a ro-ro ship is mostly structured due to the demands of the voyage and the responsibilities each crew member shoulders. Days begin early, often with the first light of dawn, as crew members embark on their designated tasks. Yet, once the work is finished, a different scene unfolds. Catering to the crew's diverse palates, the chefs offer a taste of home. Chefs go to great lengths to prepare dishes that resonate with the crew's culinary preferences, from spicy curries to hearty stews. Special occasions, be it a national holiday or a crew member's birthday, are marked with festive feasts, bringing a touch of celebration to the ship. The crew, hailing from diverse backgrounds and cultures, come together as a unit bound by their shared experiences and the challenges of life at sea. Shared meals in the mess hall become moments of connection, where stories from home are exchanged and laughter resonates. These moments, seemingly mundane, become the bedrock of the community on board, fostering bonds that often last a lifetime. Leisure and relaxation, while given the demands of the job, are cherished. Many ro-ro ships are equipped with facilities that cater to the well-being of the crew. Gyms, though compact, offer a space for physical activity, allowing crew members to maintain their fitness and break the monotony of the voyage. Morning stretches on the deck, group exercise sessions, or even a quick workout become integral to the crew's daily regimen. Beyond physical well-being, mental and emotional health is given equal importance. The ship's library, often stocked with books, magazines, and movies, becomes a haven for many. It's a space where crew members can momentarily escape, losing themselves in the pages of a book or the plot of a movie. And then there are the impromptu gatherings, music sessions, card games, or simply conversations under the starlit sky. These moments, while fleeting, offer respite and a sense of regularity in an environment that is anything but. Yet, life on board is not without its challenges. The isolation of being at sea away from loved ones and familiar surroundings can take a toll, especially on the extended voyages many ships are now seeing. But in these moments, the sense of community on board helps the sailors manage and cope with these stresses. Every voyage, every sunset witnessed, and every challenge overcome adds a chapter to the rich life narrative on board, making it an experience that remains in the hearts of those who call the ro-ro ship home. The impact of ro-ro ships on global trade. In the intricate web of global trade, ro-ro ships play pivotal roles, bridging continents and driving economies. Their significance, while often overshadowed by larger vessels or more glamorous modes of transport, is undeniable. These ships, with their unique design and specialized operations, have carved a niche for themselves, becoming the backbone of the vehicle transportation industry. The economic impact of ro-ro ships is profound. Millions of vehicles, cars, trucks, heavy machinery, are manufactured yearly. These vehicles, designed for markets across the globe, rely on ro-ro ships for their journey. It's a logistical challenge of immense proportions, ensuring that every vehicle, from a luxury sedan to a construction bulldozer, reaches its destination in pristine condition. Their design, optimized for vehicle transport, combined with the expertise of their crew, ensures that this challenge is met with precision and efficiency. This transportation process is not just about moving vehicles from point A to point B. It's an economic lifeline for countries, industries, and individuals. For many nations, especially those with robust automotive sectors, Ro-Ro shipping plays a crucial role in their export strategy. The revenue generated from vehicle exports, facilitated by these ships, contributes significantly to their GDP. Moreover, the ripple effect of this trade is felt across the supply chain, from parts suppliers to dealerships, creating jobs and spurring economic growth. The collaboration between ports and car manufacturers is evidence to the importance of Ro-Ro shipping. Ports, recognizing the unique requirements of vehicle transportation, have evolved to cater specifically to Ro-Ro ships. Specialized docking facilities, expansive storage areas, and streamlined customs processes are just some of the measures adopted. Car manufacturers, on the other hand, work closely with shipping companies, ensuring that their vehicles are prepped and ready for transport. This synergy, born out of mutual respect and a shared goal, has revolutionized the logistics process, making it more efficient and cost-effective. But what does the future hold for Ro-Ro shipping? As global trade dynamics shift and the transportation industry undergoes transformation, where do these ships fit in? The answer is optimistic. The demand for vehicles, both for personal and commercial use, is projected to grow. With their growing middle class, emerging markets are witnessing a surge in vehicle ownership. Similarly, infrastructure projects worldwide are driving the demand for heavy machinery. All of this points to a sustained, if not growing, need for Ro-Ro shipping. Furthermore, the industry itself is evolving. Technological advancements are paving the way for smarter, more efficient ships. Innovations in design are allowing for greater cargo capacity, while advancements in navigation and communication are making voyages safer and more predictable. The focus on sustainability, a cornerstone of modern shipping, is leading to the development of eco-friendly ships, powered by alternative fuels and equipped with emission-reducing technologies. In the realm of global trade, Ro-Ro ships, with their specialized operations, are poised to play an even more significant role. Their impact, while already substantial, is set to grow, reinforcing their position as indispensable players in the global transportation industry. As they sail across oceans, carrying with them the dreams and aspirations of nations, their environmental impact also needs to be considered. Environmental considerations on Ro-Ro ships. The vast oceans that Ro-Ro ships traverse are not just pathways for trade and transportation. They're delicate ecosystems that sustain life on our planet. As these ships sail across the world's waters, they carry with them a profound responsibility that extends beyond their primary function of transporting vehicles. This responsibility is to the environment, to the oceans, and to the future generations that will inherit this Earth. In the maritime industry, the emphasis on environmental protection has grown exponentially in recent years. Recognizing the potential impact of their operations, Ro-Ro ships have adopted a range of measures to minimize their ecological footprint. One of the significant steps in this direction is the use of biodegradable lubricants. Unlike their traditional counterparts, these lubricants are designed to break down naturally in the environment. This means that in the event of accidental leaks or spills, the risk of long-term environmental damage is substantially reduced. It's a shift that underscores the industry's commitment to safeguarding the oceans. But the environmental considerations of a Ro-Ro ship don't stop at lubricants. Wastewater management is another area of focus. Every day, these ships generate wastewater, a byproduct of their operations. Left untreated, this water, when released back into the ocean, could harm marine life and disrupt the fragile balance of aquatic ecosystems. To address this, Ro-Ro ships are equipped with advanced wastewater treatment systems. These systems ensure that the water discharged from the ship meets stringent environmental standards and is free from harmful pollutants and contaminants. Yet, even as these ships take steps to protect the external environment, they also prioritize the safety and well-being of their crew. One of the most critical components in this regard is the management of carbon dioxide, or CO2. In enclosed spaces, elevated levels of CO2 can pose serious health risks. Recognizing this, Ro-Ro ships have dedicated carbon dioxide rooms. These rooms are carefully designed to control and manage CO2 levels. They are equipped with monitoring systems that continuously track CO2 concentrations. In the event of any irregularities, alarms are triggered, alerting the crew to potential hazards. It's a measure that underscores the dual commitment of these ships: to the environment, and to the people who call them home. But why is all of this important? Why invest in biodegradable lubricants, wastewater treatment systems, or CO2 monitoring rooms? The answer lies in the broader vision of the maritime industry. As global trade expands and the demand for transportation grows, the role of ships like RoRo will only become more prominent, and with this prominence comes a responsibility to operate sustainably, to minimize harm, and to act as stewards of the oceans. Many crew members know the importance of these environmental considerations and want the travel and process to be more efficient. For many, the ocean is not just a workplace, it's a passion, a source of inspiration, and a reminder of the interconnectedness of life. They speak of the tranquility of watching a sunrise over the open waters, the awe of witnessing marine life in its natural habitat, and the sense of purpose that comes from knowing they are doing their part to protect these wonders. The journey of a RoRo ship is not just about transporting vehicles from one point to another. It's a journey that reflects a deeper commitment to the planet. Through their environmental initiatives, these ships send a powerful message that progress and sustainability can go hand in hand, that we can harness the power of technology and innovation to protect our world, and that every voyage, no matter how long or short, is an opportunity to make a difference. Conclusion. The intricate dance of logistics, technology, and human effort aboard a RoRo ship is a marvel to see. From their innovative design to the dedicated crew that ensures their smooth operation, RoRo ships are evidence of human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of progress. As we've journeyed through the various facets of life on a RoRo ship, from the challenges faced at diverse ports to the navigation through narrow channels and the boarding of the vehicles, it's evident that the process behind the vehicles we take for granted every day is filled with danger and challenges. Their significance in connecting markets, facilitating trade, and fostering relationships cannot be understated. As we conclude this deep dive into the world of RoRo ships, we invite you to join us in exploring the many wonders of our world. If you found this exploration interesting, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful documentaries and stories from across the globe. Until next time, see you in the next video.